Do I think he's going to be a bust? No, man, it's too early for that.
There's no way to sugarcoat this. MP has had a really trash start to his career. The reality of this is, we have no idea, what kind of player MP is going to be in 5 years, let alone the end of the season. But these things take time.
He had a lot of hype coming in, so I'm sure that's a lot of pressure. He'll be all right.
Honestly, I feel for the guy. He's coming into the league with a ton of expectations. It's hard for a young guy, but he's got skill, though. He's going to be all right.
Oh, there it is! You guys thought you're going to be losing today. Where's the foul? Come on. I see him. Oh, hit that! I make it from anywhere. Good basket, MP.
You're like money in the bank.
Yeah. Hey, keep letting that fly, man. Let's go! See you later. What happened? Oh, that's too easy. That was pretty. Oh, that slipped out of my hand. Come get it. Keep coming. Yes. Quiet now.
Nice shot. Keep it going.
That's what the radio's for. Ah!
Focus.
Yes. Hey, hit me up. win.
Again.
Stroke is ready. Yo, I think someone moved the basket. Wait a minute. I just throw it up, hey, and it goes in. Woo! Here's today's weather. Rain, and guess what? More rain. What's up with that? That felt good. Deep, baby. Left down, baby. What? No. Come on. Hope you brought your umbrella. Oh, downtown. What?
Your date about to be ready.
Woo! I got fired real quick.
MP!
Let me guess. We're gonna win tonight, aren't we?
So obviously we've been doing the endorsement thing for a little while now.
Yeah.
I got sick of having, one file on my laptop, one on my phone, we got one on your phone, one under the coffee machine. So I put everything in one place. It's in the cloud, you can access it wherever you are. Stay on top of things.
Pop, the cloud?
What?
What is this, 1998?
What do you mean that's what it's called?
We don't say the cloud, just say online, Pop.
Boy, will you just look at this? I'm trying to help you out.
Let me see what you got here, old man.
Ain't ready, MP.
You got this one. I can feel it.
Hey, MP, I got some film I want you to watch.
That's what I'm saying. I just want this game to start so I can get the taste of losing out my mouth.
I hear that. But from tip to buzzer, you gotta be focused on this one and this one only.
I know.
Do you? Because even if you go off for 80 out there, we're not getting those 5 losses back. Stop carrying around that extra weight, or it's gonna be 6.
Fair enough. That don't mean I'm not gonna go for 80, though.
You wanna go for 80, you go right ahead. I'm just saying, it's not gonna change what happened in the past. Don't try to get it all back at once.
Over here.
Drink in tonight, MP. Y'all got this.
Thanks for joining 2K Sports for NBA action this Sunday afternoon. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And for the Spurs, Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Devin Vassell out there with MP, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position. One thing each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together, and we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. MP against Schroeder. They set the screen. Pass to Sohan. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And it's the Raptors with the ball. Siakam looking it over. True on the 14-footer.
Now this guy continues to build his offensive skill set. Pascal Siakam with the mid-range jumper.
Pirtle against Wembanyama. Free throw good, Wembanyama. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Here's Siakam. Here's Pirtle. And he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Tries it from the top of the key. Wembanyama, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, Grant, when it comes to the Raptors rebounding, it's a tale of 2 stories.
Yeah, B.A., and over the last couple of years, they've been terrific on the offensive boards and absolutely terrible on the defensive boards. It's something they're working to fix this season.
Here's MP. Not going to go that time. Pirtle with some nice D. Now Anunoby. 8 points in his last time out. Pass to Schroeder. Jacks up a 3. Vassell with the rebound. It's stolen by Pirtle. Barnes with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Here's Siakam. The rebound by the Spurs. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next? 3 straight misses to begin the game, not the start they were hoping for.
Anunoby against Vassell, and he dunks it down.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
San Antonio calls timeout. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. Number 1, the Raptors.
The steals numbers only tell part of the story. This was a team that made trouble for every opponent with their incredible effort on the defensive end.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside Wembanyama. To the middle. Here's MP. Oh, nice D from Schroeder.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Pass to Pirtle. Poke loose. MP against Schroeder. Vassell outside. Johnson against Barnes to stop the drought. Johnson with a bucket.
And you can see Johnson growing over time, accepting more responsibility in this offense.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Outside Schroeder. Back to Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game. Johnson against Barnes. Back to MP. Pass to Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Now here's Anunoby. Barnes in the post. Johnson on him. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. San Antonio trailing here. MP, a screen on Pirtle. Wembanyama, the open look. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. We've seen our fair share of NBA players from the UK. Is Anunoby the most successful, you think?
Well, B.A., how about this? I mean, he's the first player from the United Kingdom to win an NBA championship. Back in 2019, he was part of that Raptors championship. And think about this. He has now turned himself into that coveted, elite defensive player on the wing, so needed in today's NBA.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the 3.
It's stolen by Johnson. Vassell against Anunoby. His first shot attempt. No good, a bit long that time.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Siakam in the post. Kicks it out to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Picked by Pirtle. From outside the arc. Barnes, no good.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And just a typical unselfish play from MP. He's got a really strong team mentality to his game.
Schroeder against MP. Pass to Siakam. Outside Anunoby. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's San Antonio now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Wembanyama. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto trailing. Outside Schroeder. Barnes against Johnson. Barnes in the post. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Schroeder, that one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Well, rhythm, confidence. When Schroeder is pulling the trigger, you know he's feeling it.
Pass to Vassell. MP outside. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Down low. Schroeder comes with a double team. The 3. Vassell can't get it to go.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Barnes passes to Schroeder. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. Now here's MP. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out left to the wing. Outside Johnson. Here's MP. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Barnes against MP. Stolen by MP. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are.
The previous play is under review.
Get off in time or not.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting.
And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. Spurs out in front. They're up by 1. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out. And the Spurs with some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Branham. And MP subbed in for Jones. OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto. Schroeder comes in for Flynn. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. So the Raptors 5 right now. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Trent in at the 3, a small forward. Pass to Vassell. Here's Bullock. Now Johnson, covered by Schroeder. Here's Johnson. They really needed more from him in that loss to Phoenix. Now here's MP. San Antonio again missing.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, B.A. Victor Wembanyama was asked to describe his game, and he said, quote, "The word I would say is versatile. Being able to score at any level, any moment in the game. Taking responsibilities. Maybe Mr. Do Everything." And Brian, will he be the next international phenom to take over the league? He said with a smile, "I'm sure of it."
Plenty of confidence right there. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you for that.
And in the midst of this 5-game losing streak, it can't sit well with any of them, but especially not a competitor like MP.
He's one of those guys who hates to lose, even more than he loves to win. So you can bet he's motivated to get off the schneid. Sohan's checked in for Bullock. Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Well, Doris, teams averaged over 114 points per game last year, the highest league-wide number since the 60s. Why is that?
I think several things go into that, B.A., and I'll begin with the skill of these players. Really, the shooting off the dribble, the range shooting have been major factors in picking up the scoring pace, and then the pace of the game as well. Then you look at multi-tooled big men who can step out and make three-point shots. As always, several factors contribute to the higher scoring.
Inside, here's Schroeder, and that one is stuffed right through.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Pass to Sohan. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
I I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. San Antonio on D, trailing by 2. Pass to Trent. Let's go with a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This is what we would call a hot spot, particularly if Gary Trent Jr. is the shooter.
Out to the right wing. And here's Vassell. No points yet. He shoots it. Rebound by the Raptors. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Collins a screen. MP, the pass to Collins. And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by Trent.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Puts up a 3. Doesn't go for him. San Antonio trailing here. MP outside. Kicks it out to Collins. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Wembanyama's checked in for Vassell. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for Trent. And both free throws good for Collins. The Raptors have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. MP against Schroeder. Outside Barnes. Stolen by MP. Here's Sohan. He's got 5.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
No good on the free throw. The Spurs making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And he sinks the second. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 4. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Pass to Sohan. Wembanyama, screen on Boucher. Sohan, the pass to MP. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Poeltl with a screen on Jones. Schroeder with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Here's Poeltl. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Here's MP. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous.
The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Siakam's checked in. Vassell passes to Sohan. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Siakam, right side. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Wembanyama finds MP. Wembanyama, screen on Schroeder. Back to Wembanyama. They need this. Schroeder with a rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Yep, that one goes. Schroeder's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. The Raptors making a switch here. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Siakam with it. Give him 8. With 2 seconds left. That shot, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And so it's Toronto. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
Obviously, jacking up threes and coming up empty hurts. But I don't think they're going to go away from that because it's the core of what they do.
But we have seen them run other plays, and in some cases, with great success. And let's take a look at the standings as the Western Conference starts to come into focus. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's MP in at the point. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Ooh, poked away. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. When it comes to Siakam, Doris, it's hard not to think about the breakout game he had in the 2019 finals.
B.A., he goes 14 for 17 in his legendary Game 1 performance, stepping out of the shadow of Kawhi Leonard. He absolutely took over the game. They go on to win a title, and he hasn't looked back since.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
You could say the Spurs are in development mode. Devin Vassell said there's a lot of potential, a lot of new opportunity. Just got to make sure we're growing each game and maturing. As long as we play together and we play the right way, we will have a chance to win every game. We still got the greatest coach of all time sitting back there. Brian?
Yeah, you'll get no argument here. Thanks, Allie. Pass to MP. Pirtle with the block.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Poeltl when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
Here's Siakam. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Devin Vassell.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
He's perfect from the line this time. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Schroeder against MP. Pass to Johnson. Back to MP. Pulls it. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Schroeder. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Vassell can't get it to go.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Who's watching him? Right here.
Pass to Pirtle. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Pirtle's gotten his second bucket.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Poeltl. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
MP with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. Wembanyama banked it in off the glass.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Timeout called, the Raptors.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. Number 5, the Spurs.
Well, you have to like the way they moved the ball last season. Guys were passing it around unselfishly. That was reflected in their assist totals.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Siakam outside. Picked by Pirtle. Siakam, the pass to Pirtle. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Siakam draws the double. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Siakam. Anunoby's got 9.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Yes, it's good. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now here's Siakam. He's got 10. Pass to Barnes. 5 on the clock. Over Wembanyama. The offensive rebound. Here's Pirtle. Right through the D for the layup. He's got 6.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
It's good. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Pass to Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Johnson. Tipped away. Stolen by MP. He's got a clear path by himself. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
That all is started by the steal by MP. If you have the ball, you better be careful with this guy lurking.
Barnes against Johnson. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Back to Barnes. From down in the low post, it goes. Barnes has got his first points of the game.
You love how Scotty Barnes embraces the challenge of a contested shot. Don't back down, Scotty.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, the defense tight inside, but Barnes just persevering.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
That free throw good from Barnes.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Vassell. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Second free throw, no good. Well, from broadcasting to team ownership, heading USA Basketball, Grant, what drives you to do so much these days?
Well, B.A., I'm an active guy, and I had a great playing career, but the things I wasn't able to do because of the injury, I think, left me even more motivated to excel and try new things in this next chapter of my life.
Achua with a screen on Johnson. Here's Barnes, rebounded by Johnson. The Spurs have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Collins finds Johnson, and here's Jones. Collins with a screen on Schroeder. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Oh, and it's Collins, that time on the assist from Jones. Collins has got 7 points.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Achua with a screen on Johnson. Barnes passes to Achua. Anunoby against MP. Pass to Achua. There's the 3. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. A different look for San Antonio. Bullock comes in for Johnson, and Branham subbed in for MP. McDaniels is checked in for Toronto. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Schroeder. San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Sohan's checked in for Collins. Keldon Johnson comes in for Bullock. Vassell, he's checked in for Branham. And MP subbed in for Jones. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Pirtle's checked in for Achua. Pascal Siakam comes in for Boucher. OG Anunoby's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Schroeder in for Trent. For Toronto, they've got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. So for the Raptors right now, Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. OG Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. The 3 is up. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
San Antonio's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Johnson passes to Vassell. Pirtle with the block. And they get it back. And he's able to get it back. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
There's a screen. Here's Johnson. And finally, they hit one.
Yeah, not the easiest shot. Johnson not afraid of a challenge.
Siakam outside. Anunoby on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Schroeder finds Anunoby. Knocks down the triple. And the Raptors lead by 13.
What you appreciate is OG Anunoby's detailed and patient offensive approach, simply taking what the defense gives him.
MP, the pass to Wembanyama. Looking to get it going, and he lays it in.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting 27% here in the fourth. High post Siakam. Rebound San Antonio. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. It's stolen by MP. On the wing, Vassell. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Siakam.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Sohan. He's covered by Siakam. Barnes against Johnson. And too long on the shot.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Barnes against Johnson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. This one for 3. Here's Pirtle. Gets another look. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. MP up top. Covered by Schroeder. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
With how big and powerful Wembanyama is, showing how delicate he can be with that teardrop.
Timeout called, the Raptors.
Let's keep it up.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Ali. Thanks. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Pirtle. To the right side. Schroeder passes to Pirtle. Back to Schroeder. Siakam outside. Just 4 to shoot. Picked by Pirtle. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. For the Spurs, this one not looking good. Pass to MP. Wembanyama, screen on Schroeder. MP. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. So it's Toronto now. Down low. Pirtle with the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 13.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
The first free throw is good.
There is nothing coaches like more than somebody you can count on. MP's trusted by his coaches, his teammates. They count on him to bring it every night.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
The Raptors shooting the ball at 43% from the field.
And there is no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Raptors.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
Here's MP, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And the defense knows they gotta cover MP very close, but he gets physical and exploits the coverage there for a foul.
So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Collins, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Bullock comes in for Sohan. Branham's checked in for Johnson, and it's Jones in for Vassell. Trent outside. Achua with a screen on Jones. Here's Trent. Rebounded by the Spurs. MP scanning the floor. And there's a pick. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. It goes on Chris Boucher. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for MP. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.
give me that. My boy MP is picking pockets. You see the game he had the other day? Yo, I feel like every possession was a turnover.
He's got a nose for the ball.
I was looking up the steals record, and I feel like he could easily break that one.
Kendall Gill, 11.
Pretty good, Sam, but Kendall Gill is actually tied with Larry Kennett.
Look at you dropping the knowledge.
I have my moments.
Let me guess, MP has a 9,000% chance of breaking that record.
I bet my house on it.
You live in a studio apartment.
Yeah, but if I had a house, I would bet on that.
Honestly, 11 is doable, but difficult, but doable.
Agreed.